Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I am back with some more hot leads. I'm not going to delay. We're going to jump right on in. But first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, y'all. So I'm going to be in and out today. Okay. I have three companies with multiple leads that I want to share. Now, the first company is a channel fave, Maximus. I have shared Maximus many times. And if you're not familiar with them, they often have contracts for government related roles. So they're in just about every kind of industry you can think of. And they typically have those like government contracts. So you'll see a variety of opportunities. You can also check them out on their Glassdoor, and you can see that they have a ton of ratings and a, great rating, 3.2 stars. People have left reviews, and this is a very large company based out of Virginia. Now, to navigate to their careers, we can just go to the top and select careers. That will take us to their careers page, and I'm just going to leave it blank and hit search. And from here, I like to select in this drop down remote, and then I'm going to hit search. And so now I'm going to get into a lead. So jumping on in, this is for their exam scheduler veterans evaluation services position. And this is a full-time role. They posted this on Tuesday, so this is fresh, hot off the presses. And they let us know that this position is going to start August 17th. That is a month from now, which is just unbelievable. Summer is almost over for the kiddos. Now, this opportunity lets us know that you're going to have 5 weeks of training, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then the work schedule, they don't get into that, but it looks like you're probably going to follow that same work schedule just based off of, seeing these leads. I would guess that you probably be working that same training schedule. And then it lets us know that you are going to be responsible for scheduling compensation and pension medical exams for veterans and service members with trained VES providers. Additionally, they maintain close communication and build rapport with providers to capture exam availability and build a relationship of trust and confidence. And so you're going to be responsible for scheduling, those examinations via phone and email. You'll have to look up availability so that you can schedule those appointments. And if you've ever scheduled appointments, done anything where you're scheduling, you know how this goes. Now, to qualify, they're not looking for anything crazy. The minimum requirements is a high school diploma, and then they say previous admin and office experience. So they're looking for someone who, you have that administrative background. You've worked in the office, maybe at the front desk, maybe, as a coordinator, what have you. Whichever way you got the experience, come on, come on. And I absolutely would put my best foot forward. I think this is a great one. And we have the remote resume builder software now new and improved with AI. And our AI is powered by Claude. And the template I would use, you could go for either that administrative coordinator template, or you could use the appointment scheduling template. And remember, these are already pre-filled out ATS optimized templates, but we do you one better, okay? After you've added your razzle dazzle, you can just go to the job description, just copy that job description, just like you see me doing here, and then go into the software. And when you go into the customization wizard, okay, that 5-step wizard where you're changing it, making it true to you, just hit that AI suggestions button, and then a window is going to pop open, and you can just paste that job description, hit get suggestions, and the AI is going to let you know if you are a good match for the job. And then it's going to tell you where you can customize so that you can be a good match. It is amazing. Okay. So you don't have to hire someone to write your resume. Let the AI help you. And I emphasize help, not do everything, because after doing hundreds, okay, hundreds, probably thousands, to be honest, of, resumes and customizing them and testing out the software. The thing that I have found is when AI does it all for you, you're not going to see the results you want. When you do your best and then you let the AI tighten up your resume, you're not leaning only on the robot. For whatever reason, you're going to start seeing more and better results. So that is always the tip of the day. Try out the software. You don't got to believe me, see it for yourself. The software is only $37 per month. You can cancel anytime, and it's $1 to try it out during our 7-day trial. So you really have nothing to lose. Like, we lose when you try out the software. So try it out. Link is in the description box. And now let's move it along. So next up is a company called VXI Global. And this is a company that I have shared before. They do have global operations, but I'm going to focus on leads that are in the US, and they have several. Now, this company, kind of like Maximus, they get a lot of opportunities. So they've got healthcare, retail, banking. They're like a BPO. So not so much on the contracting side, but they do get a lot of outsourced roles from very well-known companies. And they have an excellent rating on Glassdoor, which is wonderful to see. And this is a huge company based out of California. Now, to navigate to their careers, we can just go to the top and select careers. And from here, you can choose your location. So I want to do a little demonstration. This company does hire globally. I'm going to choose California because I'm always getting requests for Cali. This company's based out of California. What do you see? We see some Cali leads, okay? There is a remote customer service representative position. It says California residents only. They also have a bilingual Spanish English version of that role. So they do have something for y'all. Now, let's say you are in my great state of Georgia. You can select Georgia, hit apply filter, and boom, you'll see that there are remote opportunities for us Georgians. Okay, that inbound customer service specialist lead might, be what you're looking for. They have a tech support advisor role. So I encourage you, come here, look and see if there is something for your location. And I'll tell you, last time I looked, I didn't see California. Like, the last time I looked, maybe a few months ago. So they may not have your state right now, but it's a possibility that they could get your state listed here. So this is just a company to check out since they have so many opportunities. But I did want to just point out generally, they do have some leads for, folks, and check them out. And they have, multiple opportunities. And for all of their leads, you can use the remote resume builder software to customize and customer service 1 or 2 resume template, or that tech support template, or any of our templates would work. And remember, whenever you find a lead that works for you, you can just go into that lead. And so I'm using this one for Cali as an example. You can just copy that job description and go into the software, paste it, and boom, the AI is going to give you suggestions on how to customize. So now let's move on to the final company. So last but certainly not least is a company called First Advantage. And this is a company I've shared before. They specialize in background screenings, like the HR side of things with getting people onboarded. That's what this company does. And so if you are interested in non-phone roles, this is a company to look out for because I have seen several. Now, this one does require a phone. It's not, just all phone, but I did want to let y'all know that. And so if you go to their Glassdoor, you can see that this is a great rated company, large company based out of Georgia, my neck of the woods. Now, to navigate to their careers, we can just go to the bottom here. And at the bottom, we'll see where it says careers. We'll select that. And then from here, we'll hit view open jobs. And I'm going to get into a lead. So last but certainly not least is a US wide role for their concierge specialist position. This is a full-time opportunity and they don't give us any restrictions. They tell us that this is 100% remote US. So whether you're in a state that's usually not in the number, you're in the number, okay? And so they let us know the schedule. It's 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, preferred. And then 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern is an option. So they're open to maybe getting you started an hour earlier. And then note that the first 60 to 90 days of training, it's going to be 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. So I'm glad that they just throw out the schedule, the training right away. That way we know if this works for us. So what you're going to do as a health concierge specialist is you will become an expert in D&H services within our clinical concierge team. You'll work directly with clients to manage and support D and occupational health programs, coordinate and schedule services for candidates, and assist them throughout the process. Responsible for effectively communicating with internal and external teams to ensure smooth, efficient experience. This role requires a proactive, customer-focused approach where you will play a key part in providing exceptional service and support to clients and candidates alike. So this is another good old scheduling role. I love this for y'all, because I know a lot of y'all love scheduling. And so to qualify, you need a high school diploma, 1 year of client service support experience. You have to be proficient with communicating in English and be reliable and punctual. So this is a great opportunity, beginner friendly. You just have to be able to do all the things with the scheduling and, managing that can get a little tricky when you're dealing with different people, different needs for their screenings, maybe reaching out to multiple places that can get them in. There's a lot of different moving parts. So this is for someone who loves those moving parts. And if that's you, then I would put my best foot forward. I would again call on either the administrative coordinator template or the appointment scheduling template. And remember, the AI is your friend, so you can just copy that job description, pop it into the software, and it's easy to see at a glance in real time the things that you do to update your resume. So check out the software. Link is in the description box below. I know you are going to love it for your job hunt. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. This is where we do the job hunting for you. You can save time, stay consistent so that you can get the results. We are all very busy. Okay, I understand. Listen, I know exactly where you are at because I have been in the same place many, many, many times. And I'm telling you, one of the keys to getting hired is just being consistent. If you're putting in applications on Monday and then Tuesday, but you fall off the wagon until, the next week, it is going to take a long time for something to shake out for you. That's where Extra Leads Club comes in, because instead of you spending an hour or two looking around on the internet and then another hour or two applying, you can easily just log into Extra Leads Club. You can choose, hey, I want to see what was posted today or this past week. And then you can see at a glance all of the information that you need to see, and you can navigate directly from there using the information. So what that looks like is, hey, it's 8 o'clock, kids just got put to bed, I need me a new job. You log into Extra Leads Club. It might take you 5-10 minutes to go through all the leads that you really liked, that you saw, and then now you've moved on to the next step, which is putting in your application, which is where the remote resume builder software with the AI comes in. So you can easily condense the time it takes for you to do what you need to do by utilizing these resources. So you don't have to spend all day long on the internet. We spend all day long on the internet, okay? So try out the software. It is just 10 bucks a month. Try it for $1. I know you are going to love it. A lot of people have found their job using Extra Leads Club. Next up on the resources list is my Amazon storefront. I get a small commission if you get anything from here. You can get the whole hookup. I mean, the computer, your peripherals, everything for the low. And like you see this whole hookup, okay? You see this one, 162, this one, 236. You cannot beat these prices. So check out my Amazon storefront. And don't forget about the mega list of jobs. You guys see, I was searching the mega list of jobs. With the mega list of jobs, when you first get here, you will see it's, 1,008 companies. You can narrow it down by searching. Let's say you're into admin work. You like scheduling. Administrative coordinators do a lot of scheduling. So you can type that in and boom, you will see all of the different companies that I have shared over the years that we have tagged as offering admin work. So this is a free resource. Make sure you bookmark this page. Come to my website. There are a lot more goodies that you'll find on my website, and I know you guys are going to love it. So check out my website, check out my Amazon storefront, join Extra Leads Club, and get your application using the AI feature in the remote resume builder software. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.